What's up, YouTube? I'm going to be showing you guys how I make this delicious crawfish bread, New Orleans style, of course. So I have my heat set to 6, and I'm going to go ahead and put 1 onion, 1 green bell pepper, 1 red bell pepper, and 1 bunch of green onion into a half a stick of butter. And I'm just going to go ahead and let that saute. I should have put garlic in here as well, but I kind of forgot. So I'm just going to roll with it. It still tastes really good. It didn't really change the taste much. So I'm gonna go off camera and slice my loaf of French bread in half and then put it into a pan to get it ready. So the crawfish I'm going to be using is from Walmart. You can get it from the seafood section. I always like to get frozen crawfish tails that are from Louisiana. You want to be sure to break the crawfish up. You don't want anything like sticking together. So go ahead and break it up and mix it into that seasoning you have in the pot, and then let it come to almost like a boil, right? So it's gonna take 4 or 5 minutes for it to actually heat up to where everything is hot. The crawfish are already cooked, so you're not really cooking the crawfish, you're just heating everything up. And now I'm going to basically turn the fire off, and I'm going to go ahead and add all of my cheeses. I'm going to start with the mozzarella cheese. This is less than a half bag, but I'm not going to dump it all here. You'll see me go back and add like the rest of it later. So yeah, just go ahead and put that in there and start to stir it around just to make sure everything melts down properly. And now we're going to add sharp cheddar cheese, and we'll do the same thing. We'll just stir it in and then add the rest of our cheeses. So I'm going to be adding some Parmesan cheese, and I won't add a lot just because Parmesan can be tricky at times. It can like mess up our whole mixture, so I just put a little bit in there. And then I'm going to go and add some mayo. Mayo is basically going to make this easily spreadable on the bread, I'll say that. So then put a little mayo in there and stir that in. And then you also need to season this mixture. So I like to use Slap Your Mama seasoning, and I also like to use Old Bay. Old Bay is my favorite. So yeah, just season it lightly. I would say taste it to make sure you're not, making it like really salty or anything, and then add more if you need to. So at this point, I could have just left it as is, but I'm going to add more cheese just to kind of play with the consistency. So if you feel like, hey, this is pretty loose, then go ahead and add more cheese to it if you want, or if you don't have any more, it's fine. You can just take it out and put it on the bread. Oh, and I also want to tell you guys, at the end, I kind of like forgot to record the rest of the process. Like once I smelled everything, I was hungry and like, yeah, I forgot. So I didn't, oh yeah, I'm adding the Old Bay here. So I didn't record the end part, but basically once everything was done, I spread it on the bread, and you'll see me like place the bread on the side. And then I put it in the oven on 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then when I took it out, you'll see exactly how it looked at the end. You also saw a picture of it at the beginning. This recipe is so easy and delicious, you guys. You have to try it, and when you do, leave a comment and let me know how it turned out. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel because I will be dropping more soon. All right, and then I just topped my bread with a little bit of fresh parsley to make it look, delicious through the picture. And yeah,